Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? You don't need to say anything. Just listen. I know you're tired. I can see it, not just in your eyes, but in your soul. And I want to tell you something important. You're not weak. You're tired. And that's okay. You wake up every morning with a weight on your chest, don't you? Not the kind that makes you cry loudly, but the kind that makes you sit quietly, staring at a wall, wondering how you're supposed to get through another day. Your alarm rings, but you've already been awake. Not because you're energized, but because your mind hasn't truly rested in weeks. Maybe months. You drag yourself out of bed. You move through your routine. You smile at people. You say, "I'm fine," because it's easier than explaining a storm no one else can see. You're tired, but it's not just the kind of tired that sleep can fix. It's the kind of tired that creeps into your bones, that makes coffee taste bitter, that makes music feel empty, that makes laughter sound distant. There's a version of you that existed before all this, before the expectations, before the responsibilities, before the heartbreak, before the pressure to hold everything together for everyone else. Thoughtful. Where did that version go? You used to dream big. You used to laugh from your stomach. You used to stay up late talking about the future, not fearing it. Sad. But now you measure time in deadlines. You smile only when no one's looking. And you survive one small battle after another, silently, bravely, invisibly. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not broken. You're not failing. You're just tired. And I want you to know, softly, it's okay to feel like this. It's okay to take a pause, to admit that your shoulders weren't built to carry the world. Maybe no one told you this before, so I will. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to pretend you're okay. In from hails, let yourself exhale. Let yourself be soft. Let yourself be a human, not a machine. Do you remember that one day when everything broke down? Maybe it was just a small thing, a broken glass, a forgotten message, someone being cold to you, but it triggered something. Sad. You cried. Maybe you screamed. Sighs. Maybe you shut down completely, and you hated yourself afterward. You called it an overreaction, but it wasn't. That wasn't weakness. That was your soul finally saying, angry, enough, I'm hurting. You didn't lose control. You just couldn't keep pretending anymore. Mental burnout is invisible. It doesn't scream like a broken leg. It whispers in missed meals, in fake smiles, in canceled plans, in that feeling of wanting to run away without knowing where to go. Burnout doesn't mean you hate your life. It means your life hasn't allowed you to rest. It means you've given too much without receiving enough. You don't need a vacation. You need permission to stop trying so hard, to stop proving yourself, to simply exist. And I'm giving that permission to you right now. You are not defined by your productivity. You are not your to-do list. You are not the version of yourself that's always performing. You're allowed to take a break. You're allowed to say, today, I need to be soft. You're allowed to just breathe. And no, that doesn't make you selfish. It makes you alive. Lori down. Close your eyes for a second. Thoughtful. Imagine a place where you don't have to explain yourself, where someone holds your hand. Not to pull you forward, but just to say, whisper, I'm here. Short pause. That place exists. Sometimes it's a voice. Sometimes it's a quiet room. Sometimes, long pause. It's this moment. Right now, you're safe here with me. I'm not judging you. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just sitting beside you, in this silence, together. You're tired because you've been strong for so long. You've handled things people will never even know about. You've wiped your own tears and cheered yourself on when no one else did. And maybe no one thanked you for it. But I will, thoughtful. Thank you for staying, for trying, for existing. You are worthy, even on your worst days, even when you're not doing anything useful, even when you feel like a mess. You are enough, as you are, right now. So if your legs are trembling, if your smile is cracked, if your heart is heavy, thoughtful, then sit. Inhales deeply, breathe. Exhales sharply, rest. The world will wait. And when you're ready, you'll rise again, not because you were forced to, but because you heal. So please, before you call yourself weak, ask yourself thoughtful. Am I just tired? And if the answer is yes, then come here, inhales deeply, sit with me. We don't need to talk. You can close your eyes. You can cry if you want. Just know, I'm here. You're not alone. You never were.